Ladies and gentlemen, it is meet and greet again. Well, you've definitely heard of this word. That's why I did mention again, because it shouldn't be the first time you're hearing it from someone else. Now, you've been hearing about this for quite a while now from people, from Facebook, from WhatsApp statuses, and you've been asking yourself, saying, "Oh, okay, what is meet and greet? What is it all about? What content am I expecting? What are my expectations? Is it a learning program? Is it something that's going to be inspiring me? Is it about meeting people and shaking hands?" And all those questions. Well, today, all those questions are going to be answered, because this being the first podcast about meet and greet, we're going to learn about what meet and greet is all about. The purpose behind it, what we are to expect, and a lot more. So join me today as we sit and discuss with the host presenter. Now, one thing you must bear in mind is that this individual, who's a youth, is very vibrant. He's a visionary, he's laser focused, confident young person, goal-oriented, and he is a bullet in the gun. So when he sets himself to do something, you best believe he ain't gonna miss. Fearless and well motivated. Well, this person is also a peer educator with business development, was a junior facilitator with the Inshindo Foundation, an award-winning community journalist of Kabwe District with business development, BBC Media Action, and Ministry of General Education. Was a Kabwe District debate president. He's a qualified and invested master guide of the SDA Youth Ministries, a student at the University of Zambia studying special education, a poet, and he also writes motivational nuggets, an author of the upcoming book called The Rotten Egg. Woo! Wow, I mean, I can just go talk my boy is. So please join me as we meet with the host presenter of Meet and Greet, Leeman Chileka. Mr. Chileka, how are you doing, sir?
I'm very much fine, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
I am more, thank you. We're just excited to have you today. We understand it's our first time doing this podcast today. People really want to know about what Meet and Greet is, and you're going to be here as the host presenter of the same to tell us more about it. So just to go straight into it, Mr. Chileka, what is Meet and Greet?
So basically, Meet and Greet is a talk show that one gets to share their life experience so that they can inspire someone out there.
Yeah.
So it is a user-friendly platform.
Yeah. Okay, so now, user-friendly platform, we're talking about a platform being created for people to share their experience, right? So now, what is the actual essence? Why are we creating this platform? What is the purpose of Meet and Greet? We want to know.
Well, so the purpose of the Meet and Greet show is to ensure that we give, a proper, secure platform where people are able to share their life experience and, get to inspire someone, because we believe to say, we inspire each other.
That's true. That's true. Well, that's something that's really brilliant to know. As I mentioned, I'm sure by now you're able to echo and say, "Oh, okay, now yes, that introduction was definitely worth it." Mr. Chileka, kindly tell us, coming up with a program like this is something that takes a lot of time, a lot of thought into it, a lot of planning. We want to know what motivated you to come up with Meet and Greet. What motivated you to think of, let me set up a platform where we can get to interact with people, that we can get to learn from them, get to inspire one another through this platform. What motivated you as an individual to come up with such kind of a program?
Well, thank you so much for that question. The motivation actually began some 15 years back.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in 2005 when I was in grade 1.
Yeah.
So it was something that I would talk to people at home, like, in a joking manner, and like try to interview them here and there. And then my older brother told me, you can be a very good presenter.
Wow.
And as time went on, I thought to say, okay, I think let me just come up with a show. Yeah. So it is something that began way back. So the Meet and Greet show has been behind the scenes of Facebook and any other social media platform. It has been something that has been happening even way back. But this time around, we want to bring it on board, social media, even podcast audio as it is right now.
Wow, definitely. We're actually going back 15 years ago. I mean, just imagine that. Imagine the motivation. Imagine holding on to a vision 15 years back and still, having the same side of it and wanting, to still continue and pursuing with it. That alone is inspiring. It's like already having Meet and Greet right now. And I'm so glad that you're with us today, Mr. Chileka. So now, kindly tell us, Mr. Chileka, looking at everything, it started 15 years back in thought, in interviewing family, interviewing friends. I know you're told by your brother saying, "Oh, you can actually be a good presenter." Something very exciting. It's something that's it's. I'm so happy right now, guys. Trust me. If 15 years ago vision, 15 years ago, I'm sure you're still a young person, isn't it? Like, you should be very young. How old are you now, Mr.
I'm 21.
21, 15 years back, he was like 6 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, I was 6 years old.
Now imagine a 6-year-old young person trying, to interview and get perspectives from people. That alone is inspiring. Mr. Chileka, what is the end vision of Meet and Greet? What kind of impact are you looking forward to with Meet and Greet? Tell us about it.
The positive impact that I'm looking at based on this program, the talk show Meet and Greet, is that at the end of the day, I want to ensure that I receive necessary feedback from the viewers and listeners at the same time to say, okay, this show is really helping them. So the vision, particularly, I won't say it's 10 years, 20 years. As long as I live, this show is going to keep running, because
legacy.
What I believe, we're trying to build a legacy. So what I believe is that in as much as I'm going to have guests on the show, a lot of people are going to be inspired. There's someone who's going to learn at least something. It can't be a lot of people. Even just one person is enough to learn. At least if there is someone who's going to learn something from a life experience of another person, then it is always going to be beneficial. Because we're not to say we can't invite everyone at the same time on a particular show. But in as much as we're going to have more people one by one on the show, the people that are going to be watching, the viewers, are going to learn at least something. Even the people that are going to be listening to the podcasts, they're also going to learn something. So the vision is actually infinite.
Wow.
Exactly.
You've heard it from the presenter himself. We're looking at an infinite vision here, something that's going to build a legacy. We're expecting a lot of guests on board, as is mentioned. We're expecting different platforms to actually start airing Meet and Greet as the time progresses. Now, this is a time that you actually do not expect, but you'd actually, you would enjoy. Mr. Chileka, tell us something as a host presenter, something about you that most people do not know.
What most people do not know. I'm sort of a comedian.
How is that so? He's a serious person, guys. How is he a comedian now?
A lot of people know me to be a serious person, but there's some times when I've got light moments when I'm around peers, and I do really make them laugh. At times when it doesn't seem funny to me, but I'll just find people are laughing, they're laughing loud. So I've actually noticed to say I'm a comedian, and I do imitations. I do imitate people.
Wow.
I do imitate voices.
Would you love to go for one? Any imitation in mind?
Yeah, I would.
Please have at it.
So like I would imitate, like for instance, His Excellency. I know we've got a lot of people that have been doing that from time to time. So but if I'm able to imitate. I'm just so I
That was funny. That was funny, guys. That was really funny. You should have seen his face. That's very impressive, Mr. Chileka. We definitely appreciate that. And just finally to conclude it all, we would love to know. You've given tremendous expectations from people on what to expect on this platform, and it's something that's going to be very open. Anyone can have access to it. All podcasts will be made available via links and will be shared via Facebook and WhatsApp and many other platforms. How best would you want the viewers to ensure that this program works?
How I want this program to actually work out is that I will need full support from the people around me, because I believe to say no man is an island, no man is self-sufficient. So even from the viewers, as much as I'm going to receive feedback based on the show, it's really going to help me improve on how the show is going to be set and how the show is going to be broadcasted. So in as much as I have got a plan for it, but every correction, alternation is welcome. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so very much, Mr. Chileka. There you have it, people. That is meet and greet. You are definitely expecting great content, and as you just add out, let's ensure that we get to participate in all of this. If when you feel necessary, be sure to share the links. Be sure to invite your friends to listen to this podcast. The videos that are going to be released, be sure to share them with as many as you can. And where you feel alterations need to be made, he's an open person. He just made I still can't forget how he did the president's voice, but yeah. So it's something that we want to work, and we're definitely for meet and greet. You have been with me, Kilupikisha, and we've been with Mr. Chileka, the host presenter of Meet and Greet. So you'll be hearing more of him. It has been Meet and Greet with Enoch and Leeman Chileka. Thank you, Mr. Chileka, for coming on the show.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.